Welcome back. So this is my third year in China. My third... I'm never gonna last the whole video with this voice. Alright, so this is the third compilation of weird, strange, funny, interesting, spontaneous clips that I capture on a daily basis during my life in China. And if you've been watching my videos, you know that most of this third year in China has been mostly in Shenzhen. So pretty much all of the clips that you're about to see were filmed in Shenzhen, starting in this apartment right here. Can you hear this f***ing noise? Can you hear it? It's been like this every day for over a week now, starting at 9 in the morning. I'm trying to edit and this just doesn't stop. What requires so much hammering and drilling for one apartment? Like, it's been over a week, it's nuts. And forget about sleeping in late, you know, it's impossible. It f***s my sleep, it f***s my work. I hate it! Yeah, I f***ing hate it. But, I mean, if you live in China, especially in big cities like Shenzhen, Shanghai, Beijing, etc., it's almost impossible to avoid it because there's always constructions and renovations happening. But hopefully, I won't have to deal with it again for a little while at least. And shortly after I moved to Shenzhen, I started working for a company and I joined their Chinese New Year dinner, which included kind of a talent show performed by different employees of the company. This is what it was like. 所以我们还是年轻的模样。因为爱情在那个地方，依然还有人在那里游荡，人来人往。Pretty amazing, right? Unfortunately for them, I quit just a few months later, so they will never get to witness my incredible talent at their next Chinese New Year dinner. Seriously, my take on Whitney Houston? Why does it hurt so bad? And why do I feel so sad? I thought I was over you, but I keep crying when I don't have you. So why does it hurt so bad? I told you, right? Anyways, back to the clips. There's this weird sketchy mall right next to my building, and they have very interesting items, especially when it comes to fashion. Nothing says fashion like grope. Yeah, forget about Dolce & Gabbana. Here, it's grope or nothing. Oh, by the way, I was thinking about maybe making a video about this sketchy mall, kind of showing what it's all about, what kind of products they have and stuff like that. If ever you think that's something you'd like to watch, let me know in the comments below, you know, tell me sketchy mall, I'd like to see that. And I might make a video about it in the coming weeks. Oh, and right next to this mall, this little convenience store that always has a cat or two kind of hanging around the store, whether it's hiding behind the bags of chips or lying on top of the cash register. But this time, it was a little bit different. And talking about shopping, if ever you happen to be in this neighborhood, you gotta get yourself a nice big bag of toads. You won't regret it. Now in China, you'll encounter a few beggars here and there, especially in big cities, but it's really nothing compared to most Western cities I've been to. You know, most cities in Canada and US will have way many more beggars. And so I've seen a lot of beggars in my life, you know, the ones that are singing, playing an instrument, just holding the door, trying to wash your windshield, or just holding a hat. I thought I've seen them all, but this guy here.
I don't know, it's some kind of yoga begging, yoga balancing begging or something like that. It definitely keeps him more in shape than just lying on the ground next to his little box, right? Talking about staying in shape, China has a weird perception of working out and getting in shape. If you start just with the gym that you'll find in most residential compounds. Gym. But this time I went to Walmart, I saw a machine I never thought even existed. Like, what is that supposed to do? Just jiggle your fat? Where's the benefit? I really don't get it. Seems fun, but... And I think I told you in the last 2 videos of this series how much I love those guys riding bikes with like a huge mountain of like foam boxes 20 times bigger than they are. Well, this guy does it the old school way. Pretty cool, right? And as I was walking around the neighborhood, I saw this sign on the building. I don't know, I feel like this message does not address the right people. Maybe it should be no receiving? Like, what are we supposed to do about it? This sign is at street level. Like, I mean... And in most neighborhoods I've seen around China, you'll find every day a bunch of older ladies kind of dancing together in a choreography as a way to stay in shape. But one day I saw this kind of modeling class for older ladies happening right in the compound. I was told by a friend that it might be something about, you know, teaching older women how to keep their femininity or something like that. I don't know, I just thought it was very unusual and interesting. Now, traveling around China during national holidays is always a bad idea. It's going to be super crowded if you take the train, the plane, whatever, but I didn't think it would apply to taking the subway. But this is what a subway station looked like when I came back from Hong Kong at the end of a Chinese holiday. Crazy, right? I think I'll stay in Shenzhen, or even I'll stay home during the next Chinese holidays. Now, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you may remember my friend Chuck that you can see in one of my videos in London, and you can also see him in some of my videos in my last trip to Yunnan. But during this last year, Charlie came to spend a few days with me in Shenzhen, and whenever we're together, we always come up with the weirdest, strangest ideas. And sometimes we film them. Like that time, we thought it was a good idea to try and seduce Pedo Bear. Pedo Bear? Pedo Bear? It didn't work out because Charlie is obviously too old. But we got our revenge on this bear mascot. Get up, you retard bear. Kicking the bears. And there was this other time where we walked by this little mattress shop, and I don't know, for some reason we thought it'd be a good idea to just have Chuck running across the street and jump on one of the mattresses as a way to try it. Go.
So what's your review?
Sucked.
I know, it's kind of weird, but in our head, it was the best idea ever. Now, if you'd like to see more of those weird moments and strange ideas that I have when I spend time with Chuck, let him know in the comment section below. Let's say, hashtag more Chuck. Yeah, hashtag more Chuck in the comment section below, and maybe it will convince him to come by and spend more time in Shenzhen so we can make more weird videos or weird little clips like that. Alright, that's it for this compilation. I hope you found those clips interesting and as funny as I did. And I just want to say that I'm really happy I decided to make those series of compilations because it made me realize how accustomed I became to life in China and all the weird and funny little things happening around me. And making those videos was kind of a reminder that it's all those little funny moments that make life in China so interesting. Actually, life outside of your comfort zone so interesting, so captivating and different. It's all those little moments that have nothing to do with what you knew before. So it reminds me that I should stay on my toes, keep my eyes open, and really try to get all of them, you know, react and capture all of those moments and potentially share them with you and not get used or too comfortable with what's around me. Anyways, on this note, I want to wish you a very happy new year. I hope you get to spend some good time with the people you love. And I want to thank you very much for sticking around, for watching my videos, for supporting me. And I want to give a special thank you to all the people who started supporting me on Patreon this year. You guys rock. Thank you so... What's wrong? What's going on with my light? Anyways, you guys rock. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you very soon.